Hello and welcome to this week's guided reading with me, Becca Handley, for the 15th of August through to the 21st of August 2022. So we're still riding on the waves of this full moon in Aquarius. So this is a really powerful energy to harness if you are wanting to break through old limitations. It's really encouraging us to kind of be a bit rebellious and step out of old conditioning, whether it's your own sort of limitations or stuff from childhood or society at large. And really sort of, move forward with more confidence and really being who you are. I'm going to be using the Saints and Angels pack today, Doreen Virtue. I don't think these are available to get anymore. These are one of my older packs. But there's loads of great oracle cards out there if you're guided to get some. I'd say they're a really helpful thing to have, even if you don't want to do some kind of stuff that I do, just for yourself. They can just really help you get a little bit of guidance, higher guidance, a bit of perspective on life and something to focus on for maybe your day or your week. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to shuffle the cards and spread them out in front of me. See what we have. So it's a 3-card reading as usual. Got one for Monday, Tuesday, one for Wednesday, Thursday, going into the first part of Friday, and one for the second part of Friday, going into the weekend. So I'm going to run my hands over the cards and see what comes out first of all. So we have learning experience. There we go, which is a guardian angel card. So learning experience, there's lots of different layers to this card. See which resonates. One of the main messages of this card is about growing through challenging times. And it's not always something we're sort of taught when we're little, that life's challenges are there to help us grow and evolve as human beings. And it's easy to feel very overwhelmed and, you're a bit of a victim of life. But really, life is on your side. It really is. And nearly every single challenge has a blessing within it, something to learn, whether it's that you're learning something about yourself, whether that you're helping other people by the experiences you're going through. I think of that wonderful lady, Deborah James, who recently died of bowel cancer. She was very young to die, and she left a young family behind, but what a legacy she left, and what awareness she brought to the concept of bowel cancer, and she raised so much money. She also just showed us how to live every day to its fullest. So, even the toughest experiences, there can be something golden within that, if not, for you, but for those around you. So remember that everything you're going through is for your lesson, for your learning. I do believe we choose things before we come, our life. But it's also saying that you can choose something different. So if something's no longer honouring you or something's really not working, it might be about sort of asking, maybe this needs to change. The old definition of madness, as Einstein said, is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So sometimes, life is telling us we need to change direction. It might be about learning, study. This card could also be encouraging you to study something, getting some more experience around a subject that you're feeling underqualified for or not confident in. But yeah, it's when we start focusing on the blessings as opposed to the difficulty. Acknowledge the difficulty and by all means process the feelings around it. We're not telling it when it's not about completely rising above things. We have to go through these things as humans. It's important to process difficult times. But reaching out on a higher level to ask what the lesson is and what the blessing is can really help shift things and move things on so that you're not stuck in this situation. And the more we learn about things, the less likely they are to repeat again in our lives. Okay, so moving into the middle of the week, let's see what we have. Oh, triumphant. This is a nice card. It's got an angel sort of reaching up, and it's a sense of shift. It might be that you're getting some answers midweek for something that you've been sort of asking about. It might mean that some abundance is coming your way. It might be a breakthrough in health for you or a loved one. But it's also a card encouraging us to stay positive. Our thoughts are powerful. Everything is energy. I think more and more people are realizing the power of thought and intention, and I hope one day that it's recognized by the medical profession a bit more, that we do have sometimes some control in what happens to our lives and how our bodies are feeling and performing, how our lives on the outside are performing. And really, a lot of it is that inside job. The more we kind of work on our inner being and our positivity and aligning our mind. Alignment. I was talking about some of this at the weekend. The more aligned we are with sort of the higher energies, great spirit, as I like to call it, in the native culture, they call it great spirit, the more things will shift and we will experience more miracles in our lives on the earth. So stay positive where you can, believe in little miracles, believe in shifts mid-week. Okay, moving into the last part of the week, I'm taking this card. It's Believe, St. Hildegard of Bingen. I believe that's in Germany. So this again is a really powerful card. It's got all this kind of source, solar energy, source, this concept of, this hub from where we come and where we go back to. It's like a big sort of power source in the universe. We can tap into that. And the more we tap into that through positive thinking, meditation, yoga, joy, creativity, exercise, the more we're going to experience positive things in our lives. So this is a card telling you to believe in yourself, believe in the possibility of change. Let me just have a little look at the books. It might have something, a little gem for us here. It's saying, to heal and improve this situation, it's important for you to believe, have faith in miracles and the power of God's healing love. I always say Great Spirit or universe, but if God resonates with you, that's wonderful. And the essential goodness within people. It's an important factor in determining the outcome of this situation. So this card is also saying you're qualified, you're ready, you can do it. So maybe an opportunity's come your way and you're feeling like, oh, I'm not sure. You've got it within you. Unless there's a really big screaming no coming from those kind of heart centers or the gut, then, go for it. It's a card of taking a little leap and believing in a positive outcome. So there we go. That is your reading for this week. Take care. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.